What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Buddha here, man. Coming to you guys with another DCUO video. And a couple days ago, we had a lot of news come down the pipeline from the good old devs, man. They dropped the bombshell, man. They talked about a lot of stuff, removing a bunch of stuff, and so if you want to know about all that, feel free to go to the forums. And there's a post about it. I'm only going to talk about a few things today, man, because, I just want to give my opinion on certain things. They're removing advanced mechanics and weapon mastery, ending mid-range, power points, skill points, and this whole hashtag stats matters thing, and combat ratings being changed. I've been looking at their video, looking at other people's video, man, and honestly, I think the direction that they're going in is a good direction. They're pretty much hitting the reset button, you know what I'm saying, and that's a good thing. So, with the removal of advanced mechanics and weapon mastery, DC Universe is gonna go back to how it was at launch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was tripping over FOS 1, 2, and 3, and before I want to say game update 36 or 35, before they added weapon mastery. I never liked weapon mastery. I really didn't like it. Support roles, it was fine, you know what I'm saying, because it kind of, as if you was trolling, you know what I'm saying, it helped you keep count of, okay, here's 3 weapon masteries, let me hit my recharge, or let me hit my power over time. You know what I'm saying, then you hit your recharge in between them. So, for that it was cool, but everything else it was terrible. I never liked it. I use it on my support roles whenever I was trolling or healing, because that's just how you conserve power, and do some damage a little bit. So, with advanced mechanics and weapon mastery being gone, you're gonna have tons of new loadouts. You know what I'm saying? Tons of new loadout videos. Everybody's running something different, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? You can still run advanced mechanics, but you're not gonna get any of the benefits from it. You're not gonna get a lot of power back. You're not going to get that big boom at the end. You know what I'm saying? That damage buff. So you can still do it. You can still have it in your rotation. Some powers, you can still use it. You're just not gonna have that huge damage difference. Weapon mastery, if you're using, only pet powers, as far as I know right now, are using weapon mastery. And you don't even get crits from those. So, weapon mastery is whatever they can do. They already pretty much did away with that.
Make excellent fertilizer.
But the powers that I think are gonna be really good when game update 65, I think it's 65, comes out, is going to be atomic because of the combos, quantum because of time bomb. The pet powers are still going to be dope. Celestial is going to come back. Hard light is going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Of course, electric and nature are going to be relevant. I'm not going to say they're going to be dope, but they're going to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to balance out all the powers, which is cool. That's pretty, that's cool. There's not going to be one like OP power unless you just got like a crap ton of skill points. So, I think that's cool. I like the direction. They're pretty much, like I said, they're just hitting the reset button on the whole thing. And a few tweaks. They're tweaking all the powers. They're tweaking all the superchargers. They're bumping up the superchargers. You know what I'm saying, and bumping up the damage for support roles, which should be good. I think it'll allow them to tweak a lot of NPC, life, their health. It's a good balancing out between our DPS, our burn, and and the NPC's health. So I think that'd be cool. The return of 2 trolls.
I see you got my
right?
request.
The return
and
of
I'm glad you found the
trolls.
pheromone antitoxin I left for you. Listen,
As
my
I was beginning to learn how to play this game, and I had a controller tune, trolling was fun to me. Being the second troll, all I'm doing is hitting recharge, running around picking people up. It was very active. You know what I'm saying? I had my quantum troll, just dope. You know what I'm saying? I just run around, hit my little my teleport and pick people up and hit recharge in between that, man, and it was fun. And I think you need two trolls, right? You need two trolls, you need two heals, just because it's a smoother gameplay, right? You got two people that's designated to pick up and do all the extra shit, and everybody else just focus on staying alive, finding that sweet spot, and trying to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I think about that. I think that's definitely really good, man. Going back to the old days, and their reasoning behind removing that and everything was they said that a lot of people didn't know about advanced mechanics, and I highly doubt that, to be honest with you. I really don't think that was the truth. If you weren't even a quality player, if you were even a quality player, you knew about advanced mechanics. Just look on YouTube, and there's a grip of videos talking about it. I don't think the normal person that picks up this game is just gonna not, do it. Granted, I've ran into a few men who have all iconic powers and they don't know what they're doing, but I mean that's very few. So, I don't really believe that statement. The next thing I want to talk about is ending mid-range, man. I think this is dope. I love it. I'm one of those cautious players. I'm trying to stay alive and do my thing, so I like the range. Melee is still gonna be top damage because you're up close, which I agree with that. And I just I don't. They're not punishing you really for sitting back and chilling. Like when Celestial came back, came in. One of the great things about Celestial was that you could be at the back of the room and you could still be doing massive damage. So I really like that part. Like I said, there's gonna be new loadouts because they're getting rid of the mid range. I think the mid range was 7 to 10 meters. That's a little sweet spot that they wanted you to be at. And boss safety, with a lot of bosses having AoEs and stuff like that, you can kind of be outside of that and still do really good damage. You know what I'm saying? Find the sweet spots and not have to be all up behind the tank and dying. You know what I'm saying? And where you gotta get picked up, but the DPS gotta pick you up, not the healer or the pro, because there's only one of those. They're redoing the power points and the skill points. I like the fact that all the powers are going to be available. That's going to be a new wide range of variety of loadouts that you can use. Skill points, you can allocate skill points however you want to. Each build is going to be different. Your tunes are going to be different. Everything's going to be dope. You just got to figure out how you're going to do it, right? You got to figure out, do you want to be one of them glass cannon DPS that just has all your might and crits, you know what I'm saying? Or you're going to be a balanced tune. I think the balanced ones are going to be those guys that got 220 something skill points, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the low end. I think I got like maybe 174, 175, something like that. But I'm still go for a balanced tune. I'm more of a support guy anyway, but that's me. Support roles are going to be fun again, you know what I'm saying? Because you can use all your powers. But I think DPSing will be a little challenging. They're getting rid of CR and stats matter and everything like that. So I think that's an awesome idea for them to do. So your CR is pretty much just going to be your gate key into getting into new content. That's pretty much it. That you can put your OP pieces back on. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? So CR isn't going to mean anything, like I said, other than your way of getting into the newer content, man. But, I got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, man. I got a lot of stuff as I'm lagging right here. This is crazy. I'm lagging, and I lock up for a little bit, but I end up coming back. I was lagging the whole time. I got some ideas for some videos that's going to come out, man, hopefully within the week. So I need y'all to stay with me. You know what I'm saying? If you got any comments, man, any questions or whatever, feel free to hit that comment section, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you got any other questions, you want to read the whole article, go to DCUOnline.com and they got the whole shebang. I'm not going to go over everything and read to you, but you can read yourself. Like a lot of the videos are doing. So yeah, man, it's your boy Buddha. Signing off for now, but please come back, check your boy's channel out. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some stuff
You were
coming down the
outvoted,
pipeline.
and it was a
Just a
good
bunch of
plan.
what if
Wayne's
scenarios, man,
lawyers will send you
on how
back
to
to
do
Arkham quicker
what
than
could
you
be
can
coming
say,
down the line, man.
no,
So
don't throw
that's
away
your boy
that
Buddha, man,
key.
and I'm out.